Did Napoleon have a grand plan to conquer the world? Welcome to TimeFrame, where we explore the fascinating stories that have shaped our world. Today, we delve into one of history's most intriguing figures, Napoleon Bonaparte. Did he truly have a grand plan to conquer the world? Let's unravel the myths and the realities of his ambitions. Napoleon Bonaparte, born on the island of Corsica in the late 17th century, rose to prominence during the tumultuous period of the French Revolution. His military genius and strategic prowess quickly set him apart from his contemporaries. But as he climbed to power, whispers of a grand scheme to dominate Europe and beyond began to circulate. At first glance, Napoleon's actions could suggest a desire for global domination. He established the Napoleonic Code, which sought to standardize laws across his empire, and he aimed to spread revolutionary ideals throughout Europe. His military campaigns, known as the Napoleonic Wars, saw him conquer vast territories. From Spain to Russia, his influence stretched far and wide. But was this merely a series of opportunistic moves, or was there a cohesive plan behind them? To understand Napoleon's ambitions, we must consider his background. Growing up in Corsica, he experienced the struggles of a small island caught between larger powers. This shaped his worldview and perhaps instilled in him a desire to assert France's dominance on the global stage. His early military successes in Italy and Egypt showcased not only his tactical brilliance, but also his desire to expand French influence. However, it is essential to recognize that Napoleon was not a dictator in the traditional sense. While he held absolute power, he often sought legitimacy through popular support. He understood that his rule depended on the approval of the people. This was evident when he staged a plebiscite to establish himself as Emperor of the French, presenting it as a choice made by the citizens rather than a simple power grab. As we examine Napoleon's military campaigns, it becomes clear that his ambitions were often reactive rather than premeditated. His invasions were frequently responses to threats or opportunities, rather than a meticulously crafted plan for world domination. For example, the disastrous invasion of Russia in 1812 was a pivotal moment. What began as a quest to enforce his continental system, which aimed to weaken Britain economically, turned into a catastrophic retreat that marked the beginning of his decline. Moreover, Napoleon faced formidable resistance from various coalitions of European powers. His rivals were not passive, they actively sought to counter his ambitions. Each time he made a significant advance, a coalition would form to push back. This constant push and pull of power dynamics limited his ability to implement any grand scheme for conquest. Despite these setbacks, Napoleon did leave a lasting legacy. His reforms in governance, law, and education had a profound impact on Europe. Even after his defeat, many of his ideas persisted, influencing future generations. However, it's important to note that these were not solely the products of a grand plan to conquer, but rather the byproducts of his rule and the circumstances of his time. In conclusion, while Napoleon Bonaparte was undoubtedly a man of ambition and vision, the notion of a grand plan to conquer the world seems more myth than reality. His rise and fall were shaped by a complex interplay of personal ambition, historical context, and the reactions of others. He was a product of his time, navigating the turbulent waters of revolution and empire building, leaving behind a legacy that continues to captivate our imaginations. Thank you for watching this episode of TimeFrame. If you enjoyed our exploration of Napoleon's ambitions, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more intriguing historical content. We appreciate your support, and we look forward to bringing you more captivating stories from the past.